And welcome to Pay It Forward, a Truth Productions show. I am Angela Truth, and I'm looking for more opportunities, people to interview. But let's talk about paying it forward. I believe in paying it forward. There was a movie at one time that's called Pay It Forward, to do a benevolent act to 3 strangers. You know, something that you do not accept any accolades for. It's totally under the radar, and it's just for the common good. It's to do something kind for someone without recognition, without payment. And I try to live my life that way, but some things I do talk about, like book benevolence. I'm a big fan of book benevolence. Right now we have 3 people running it because I've been quite ill this last year. And I'm very excited about this. I have worked on this for years. Book Benevolence is a organization. It's not a 501c status, but we're home educators in this group. And we help other families that choose a home education, homeschooling, if you will, to get the curriculum, manipulatives, anything that can be used to educate a child, we give away the 3rd Saturday of every month. And this is a Saturday that I look forward to all month. And I also dread because I have to box up books or I have to go pick up items. I'm very excited about some of the developments that are to come. It looks like the public schools may start helping us. I'm jaw-dropped. I am so jaw-dropped. To get a homeschool culture to talk to the public school culture, to get them to meet, to build a bridge. And it's all about the kids, the education of the children. You know, usually we can do quite well with elementary, pre-kindergarten, middle school. Once the children hit the high school ages, some of the mothers go through what I call homeschool mother burnout. And there's valid ways to teach your child how to do different things. And then there's other things that you can do. You can do a co-op. If you're not comfortable teaching algebra or biology to chemistry labs, things of that nature, you can get a group of like-minded individuals, start a co-op. Perhaps someone has the degree in the class that you need. I mean, I taught college algebra in college. Thank you very much. You know, my children are not that up on math, though. It's frustrating to me. But honestly, I have a queasy stomach. I cannot handle the bio labs, even if it's a worm. I mean, we've done worms. We've done a baby nurse shark. Ugh. And do you really want to see that in your fridge when you open it? Those are the downside of homeschooling. It's best to have 2 refrigerators. Just take it from me. It's best to have 2 refrigerators. And the smell. Oh, Lord. So it's often that we'll find someone that wants to do a biology lab for an upcoming year that they need to have that credit for. And you can have a transcript with a homeschool high school career. You can have a transcript. It is valid. It is accepted by the universities and colleges, and they do seek out homeschool applicants. Next year, I am hoping that we'll just go ahead and put my older daughter in college. You know, she could have gone 2 years ago. You can take your ACT at the age of 13, and that's for public and home educated children. You know, you can do this and get enrolled. Often in many cities, you can be enrolled in high school and a junior college at the same time, getting your basics. So there's no qualms about, can the homeschooled child go to college? Yes, they can. And they are sought out. They are sought out because they think outside of the box. They often start nonprofit groups. There's a wealth of activities that a homeschool person can do, young person. So paying it forward, I believe this is key. You know, all the blessings that I have received in my life, I believe come from paying it forward to other people. You know, what goes around comes around. Karma is a wonderful advisor. What you do to others comes back to you times the power of 3, and this is true. The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, from Matthew. I went to a private Christian university, and I'm well versed in all that. But what I want to say to you is it really going to hurt you to go out of your way if you see someone struggling, to give them a ride. If you see someone struggling, maybe they have the book on their coffee table at Starbucks. Slip a 5 or a 10 in there, surprise them. Or if you go to church, do the same thing for a young person. You never know what struggles a person's going through, no matter how well dressed or how well spoken they are. This is truth. What is your truth? My truth is to help others and to make a difference, to make an impact. That matters to me. I wonder what matters to you. Now, I have a Twitter account called Truth Talks Radio at Virtuous Sermo, VERITASSERMO. So, if you want to send a question there, or if you'd like to be interviewed, I'm getting some equipment soon. I just really haven't had time to go pick it up. It's been so busy. And we did have book benevolence this morning, and I can't tell you how good it feels to have a family come in and say, we're new to homeschooling. I don't know what to do. And literally get them a full, complete curriculum, complete with tests and answer keys. And it boggles my mind, to see the relief in their face, because it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Often it costs $1,200 to $1,500 for the curriculum that I give every single family. Of course, there's 2 others with me. We have one that's so good at organizing. She has a God-given talent for organization. The other one is better at getting people to do things, and I'm the talker. Like if someone comes in, we're new to homeschooling, they're directed to me. They'll say, Angela, we have another one. And then we walk over to the corner. I said, please pick up an empty box. Keep it beside you because someone may think that it's a box to go through. I don't want you to lose your curriculum. And it happens sometimes. Somebody thinks it's a box to go through and they pick through it. And, feelings get hurt. And it's not the best accommodations, but oh my goodness. This was a large church. It did not grow the way they thought it was going to. But God has a different plan for us sometimes than the plans we're making. It's an empty, unfinished sanctuary. And they have so many, literally, houses of furniture within this sanctuary. They help people that go on the mission field. They store their furniture in there so they don't have to pay for storage. It's safe and secure. It's amazing, all the stuff that they do. They raise money for, there was this police officer. She was in one of those hammocks where it swings back and forth. Well, it toppled over and she rolled out of the hammock. The type that you just roll out of if you swing too hard, just flips you over. Well, her head hit the bar that was underneath the hammock. And as a result of her injury, she died. She had children that the husband was helping to raise for the past 5 years. On that day, he lost his wife, and he lost custody of those 5 children because there was family from her side that wanted the children. And one day, he lost it all. And on top of that, he had to pay for all the medical bills because the insurance, they didn't have insurance. Police officer did not have insurance. So this kind church has been doing fundraisers for a year and a half, and helping these good people. This man whose life fell apart in front of him, that's paying it forward. It's working together as a group for a common cause, or just helping someone out. And my daughters, I am so very proud of. They do this without me asking. If we're at the grocery store, and there's someone that maybe they had to use the cart. You can obviously tell they got a cane by their side and they're trying to get the items from their cart onto the conveyor belt. And my daughter, without me telling her, we'll go over there. Can I help you? And start putting the items on there. And you can see the relief on the person's face. My daughter didn't have to do that. You know, most young teenagers, they don't think like this. And even the younger ones like this. And I think that's a result of the character I've instilled in them through home education. Had they been in public school, I don't think that willingness to help out would be there. They are such kind, compassionate beings. You know, oh, I see some people in the chat room. One moment. I hope you can hear me. Okay, well, hi, everybody. That's great. I'm going to be doing a series of short podcasts since one of my shows was rejected to iHeartRadio. And that's cool. I understand. I do not have the best mic. That was the only reason, folks. So I'm going to do this Pay It Forward and talk about people building each other up. I'm going to talk about what are some activities you can do. There's a lot of free sites. Like there's a site, it's called Fallen Fruit, I believe. And it's a map, and it'll have sites where perhaps they've already harvested, and this is the fruit that's fallen off of the trees, literally fallen off the trees, that they have not picked up, that you can go behind and glean, if you will, as if in the olden days, in Bible times, they would call it gleaning, you know, for the widows and, you know, people that are diminished capacities, you know, or of little, like I would be considered that because I don't have a lot of money. I mean, that's true. You know, I'll probably do a show just on these free things. There's another program. There are cars that you can drive to their destination. You can actually have a free vacation this way. Now let's say you're in Denver. Someone has a car in Denver that needs to go to Boston. And they will even give you a gas allowance, like they'll pay for the gas. And, you know, probably like 2 motel rooms on the way over to Boston. It's best to have 2 drivers. It's a lot more fun if you have a person going with you. And then there may be another car in Boston that needs to go to Denver. I think it's called Free Ride something. Anyway, I will probably discuss those items in another Pay It Forward. You know, how people are paying it forward to you and how you can pay it forward to them and have a good working relationship that way. So, and I think it's a good thing. And these are really nice cars. Usually they're this year or, you know, like the year before. They may be from a rental company. They may be through many different, or it could just be someone that moved there and they had 3 cars and need someone to drive it over there. They may pay for a trip back for you. I mean, I don't know. There's lots of different possibilities with this. But I appreciate everyone in the chat room. I have a number of different shows. I have Angela's Homeschool, where I talk about homeschool issues. That's the one that was rejected on poor quality. And I understand. Maybe I shouldn't broadcast from the gymnasium. We were doing physical education. Once a week we do PE. So I tried to do a show from inside the gym. Maybe that's the one that's the poor quality. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. So, and I like talking. Homeschooling matters a lot to me. I love to interview people. I'm in the process of getting... Actually, I just have to go pick it up. It's not a process. It's just finding time to do everything. A 4-channel mixer. And some people have said they'll help me set it up. I'm very excited about that. And this guy, hopefully he'll be my co-host. And Big Bill as well on different shows. But this guy loves music and sports. He's a good friend to Sammy Hagar. How cool would it be to get Sammy Hagar to call in to interview? I think that would be crazy fun. He's like a biker type of guy, you know. And then Bill knows so much about marijuana. I think that is helpful to society. I don't know, is Bill here? Hey, Bill. I think Big Bill, as he's referred to, knows so much about that. He could be helpful to many people. And he has hands-on experience, and I don't mean that he's a pothead. I mean that he knows a lot about medical marijuana and has, with his physical problems, he's used marijuana even to help himself. It is a medicine, and I want to be supportive of people using it as medicine. I've never tried it. It's not legal in my state, and I'm too scared of my family to get in trouble. So I know. And I think we can work together as a community. Do shows like this, show others what can be done, like that driving program. Why don't I just look it up? It's on my bookmarks. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. Let's see, view, show all bookmarks. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Maybe I should do this another time. Bookmark menu. Can you tell I really get into this all the time? I don't. Let's see here. Yeah, I want to have Rick Borelli on too. He's a really good astrologist. He's amazing. He's in California, and he does readings on Skype or something like that. He's cool. He's intelligent. And maybe it's at the very bottom. Yeah, it's called Free Fruit. Yeah, free site, show cars. There's Open Office, which is similar to Windows Office. This is an open source code. It's free knowledge. It's very similar to Windows Office, but it doesn't cost you an arm and leg, and you're not limited to 3 downloads. It's free. So I think I'll do my next show on those free sites that are helpful. So, hi, Prankville. Okay, we're getting more and more people in the chat room. What I'm going to do is to start another show and talk about those free sites that might be helpful to you or maybe a friend of yours. It's great. Maybe we'll just do an off-the-cuff, not for iHeartRadio show where I can play around. But to everybody on iHeartRadio, thank you for listening. And everybody on Spreaker and other platforms that have come here to listen to me tonight, this has been an issue of Pay It Forward. Please consider paying it forward, helping others without recognition, without pay. Do the right thing. Be a wonderful human being and be kind and compassionate. This has been an issue of Pay It Forward. I look forward to seeing you again in about 10 minutes. All right? Okay. I can't play your music here. All right. Well, good day then, and thank you everybody in the chat room. Oh, all right, I'm going to start another show in about 10 minutes. Okay, everybody? Hope you heard that. Love y'all.